Good morning, sports fans. Welcome to Biscuit News Network. I'm your host, Tony Certainly, reporting live from Bohemian Grove. The meeting is about to start, but we have a little bit of time to get into it, so I phoned my good friend over at Ripple, and he's going to help us have fun today. So, we're going to report it for y'all and, just keep everyone awake and aware and locked in. Don't get too caught up being afraid. Just get ready, get prepared, and get ready with me, Tony C. Guy from Ripple, how we doing?
Well, thank you, Tony. Yeah, so we're doing great, actually. We needed to use MicroStrategy Studio space today to report with our Ripple XRP segment. So far, so good. I'm more interested in the Bohemian Grove, so I think we should hit on that first. Thank you very much, Toki.
Let me tell you, my good friend Alex Jones put me onto this beautiful location. He told me it's a pretty cool place, and there's a lot of restricted signs, and it's not exactly like a welcome place, but people be going where they gotta go. So I mean, you already know. So he took some beautiful pictures, and he just sold me a hot bargain, and I had to get down in there. And we've just been chilling here for a while. They're trying to get me in the club. I just spoke with George Bush. I just spoke with fucking Herbert Hoover, the ghost of. I don't know if you met him. He's a cool guy. All right. Yeah, they got ghosts. There's a nice campfire circle. The valet parking, seamless. And these were all A-list actors. I recognize fucking all of them, right? They're my folk. They're my boys. Straight up. And so, I wasn't even worried about parking, And sometimes you just get locked in like that.
How'd you feel, when you went over there? What'd you end up doing when you first got there, when you're ever invited?
I went for a beautiful stroll. I hit the dining circle. Got a little bite to eat. Went over by the campfire pit, smoked a cig. Yapped it up with DeSantis. Pretty chill, Hey, DeSantis, he's a pretty cool guy, I gotta say. He's one of those underrated cool guys. Not cool like you'd hang out with him, but cool like he knows shit. But my bad, dog. Anyways, he knows a lot of shit. But he put me onto the field circle, right? It's this bull-shaped amphitheater used for the Low Jinx musical comedy that's supposed to go on tonight. It should be going on around 4 or 5 p.m. And if I come back in June, there's some spring Jinx, which should be fun.
All right. Well, so let's see. What do we got on the screen? A little overview. God damn. Where in Middle Earth is this located?
So we're in California, my man.
Oh, I heard.
This is a beautiful, prohibited forest. Well, restricted, really. I mean, you can get anywhere. But, they got about 2,700 acres out here in Monterey, down in Cali. This place has been around since 1878, man. It's crazy.
All right, so I guess a wealthy startup at first, maybe something transitioned. And do they have a bird that big compared to the houses there?
I mean, sometimes a lot of people, sometimes a lot of people are here. Right now, it's pretty slow. We're going to have a meeting later, so it'll pack out. But, it's still early. Famously, Richard Nixon was a big member of the Grove.
Oh,
yeah, maybe cameraman, you back at the studio, maybe you can hit us up some a list of people from Bohemian Grove. We can, a lot of great guys, a lot of old friends, a lot of friends of the show. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, you just got to catch up with old.
Yeah, it's like if you don't go to Austin, you go to California and you go to Bohemian Grove, and the food's great, and everyone's cool, and the service is perfect, and the landscaping. Oh my, the landscaping in this place.
HW was a member.
Whoa.
Yeah, HW, but dude, topiaries. Topiaries.
Love me some topiaries. What about shrubberies? Any shrubberies?
They got some beautiful shrubs. I don't know if you've seen that picture of that owl, like kind of encircling it, almost like an amphitheater of shrubs. Great installation. You can hear the speakers perfect,
Well, actually, we can see it because that's where you are right now.
Yeah, exactly. You can see it behind me. Sorry, I did a ceremony, if you know what I mean. But Ripple,
Yeah.
why are you at MicroStrategy?
All right. Well, unfortunately, Ripple's expanding heavily right now, and we didn't have the space in the studio on site, so we had to just turn it literally into office space because we're hiring people left and right here in the country. We had to expand globally and hire people around the world. But now that things are on the flip side, Choke Point 2.0 is ending, got other things ending, crypto's on the more of a positive note, but the markets aren't reflecting it today. I mean, I picked up 3 bags in the past like 36 hours, so not financial advice, but it's just blood in the streets. Someone has to clean it up. And so anyway, yeah, MicroStrategy, they just they had a lot of space because their shares are down right now. Bitcoin's down right now. They had to let a couple people go allegedly. I'm not sure about that, but all I know is some space opened up, and we just kind of slapped it together overnight. Just had to do what we got to do. So I'm very grateful to Team MicroStrategy for hosting us. Thank you. This is Ripple XRP. Yeah, we're just out here. I don't know. We're doing so well. We could send a random goon down to MicroStrategy, and that happened to be me, just hanging out with everybody.
Have you met Mr. Saylor?
No. He only keeps pictures of his faces in every employee's office, though.
So you've seen him, but you haven't.
Only in passing.
You haven't met him yet.
No.
I guess he is, executive chairman. You probably don't see him around the office much.
Last I heard, he was very upset, though.
Was he upset?
Yeah, you could see it with his body emotion and just how he's doing gestures with his hands. So last I heard, he had to go down to the crypto summit, over at the house, and he like had his middle finger out on his face, and he was kind of pointing at the someone talking at that point in time. If you go watch it, but yeah, I don't know if he was flipping someone off, most likely. I don't know. He didn't want to drink his water. His water was just left untouched. So we knew that he was kind of upset or nervous or something's going on with him. He had his holding his face at some point. I don't know. So there's something going on there. He's he's going through it, and we don't know why. Now, the other side, Brad Garlinghouse, he's just sitting there. He drank his water, but you could tell there's something obviously that didn't go right for crypto in the summit, maybe. If you're a Bitcoin maxi, it sounds good, but it's probably only like the top 1% of bag holders that are going to benefit from this. It's not like they're buying new Bitcoin. All they're doing is they're taking their current holdings, and Bitcoin, all the cryptos, all of it, Bitcoin's not special, it's just a crypto. They're taking all of it, switching it from this hand and putting it in this hand. And that's all they're doing. It's a switch of hands, and they're not going to buy any more new crypto. Yeah, we got we're partying out here at MicroStrategy, They're running out of money, but, we were able to rent some space, if you will, at an exorbitant price. So we can help out our little brother out there.
Shit, player, what if I told you we were partying out here in Bohemian Grove?
Whoa, back to Tony.
Listen, I don't know about all that. This Michael Saylor guy, seems pretty you could say fail-tastic. Yo, this guy sounds like a goofy goober. Why should anyone listen to Michael Saylor? Wasn't he the guy who bursted the dot-com bubble?
Oh, well, he wasn't solely responsible, but he did. There was it was a headline of his like mugshot, and he lost like $6 billion in one day.
Yeah, because of MicroStrategy was running some scheme with their revenue.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could find that somewhere. But the fucking sons of bitches was playing games with the fucking revenue, and then shit wasn't good, and then they got fucking cashed out, and then he fucking sucked a big dick, lost about $1 billion, and then he had to step his ass down on some real shit.
Yeah.
Is that how it went? Was there some other shit?
I mean, he's just
How'd that
he's a
happen?
Bitcoin maxi. I mean, the other day he
Oh, I
said,
want to hear about his history. What's up with his early life? Is he like... He's 57. In 2000, Jim Cramer said that the collapse of MicroStrategy was a catalyst for the dot-com bubble.
oh,
After losing 62% in a single day. After MicroStrategy announced accounting mistakes for the past 2 years. And they really think Saylor's the guy to trust right now? And then their lives for 2 years were enough to cause the 2000s bubble?
history rhymes and repeats. Yeah.
And this same fucking... Sorry.
no,
yeah,
you're
there's
good. Just had to say
his
it.
family's watching. And this heckin' goofball, okay? Anyways, this freaking guy, alright? So he's trying to do that shit again, alright? He's saying, fuck you 2030, you 2025. Any other plans you thought you had are not gonna happen because this guy is a freaking... He's a mistake maker. Except, I don't think he's learning from these mistakes. And I don't think we should trust him with these mistakes. So if you got money in it, get it out. That's the position. That's just what I'm hearing around me out here at the Grove. Everyone's saying this is bad news bears. And, XRP might actually solve a lot of these issues. I see you're working with XRP and Ripple. Are you paid shill or are you just heavily invested?
It depends on your perspective. Did Ripple approach me, the enterprise, or did the decentralized XRPL ledger developers approach me and offer me? No. What I did is I offered myself.
We've done a
Fine.
couple offerings here as well,
I've offered myself this opportunity. That's how I got it done. What I did, I bought XRP. I bought it on the cheap. I hold it. I'm gonna hold it. But here we are. So essentially, yeah, you could say they bought me out because they literally built the best fucking blockchain out there. I mean,
XRP guy, are you an XRP maxi?
nah, not a maxi because I do like and enjoy other cryptos. We have Axelar, AXL. They're basically a smart contract platform. They have an ecosystem of probably about 45 to 50 different blockchains that they can bridge XRP through them. They're like their own liquidity pool in the middle, but they partnered with XRP, or Ripple, I should say, to use XRP and Axelar as a bridge so that they can bridge between different currencies. So that's how we know it's a multi-chain world. I mean, it's just insane. So you got Ripple that partnered with Axelar. Axelar has 50 different chains that they could branch off with.
Holy
so that
shit.
liquidity that will eventually show up into these global pools using XRP, that's the game. And we're just waiting. It's all in motion. I mean, it's just wait, watch and see. The partnerships are there.
What's your favorite partnership?
Damn, that's...
Top 5.
All right, so...
Name 3.
Ripple acquires... what the hell is it? I can't think of it right now, but basically they're going around acquiring companies. And so Ripple buys
Ripple.
Medico.
Call me back.
I think it's
We'd love to
Medico,
have you.
maybe. I'm not sure if it's Medico. But they do payments with a whole bunch of areas in their operating area of the planet. So Ripple buys, I believe it's Medico, if I remember correctly. That instantly gives Ripple business over there, and they own that company. So it's kind of like Google getting bought by Alphabet. That's what's going on right now in a different part of the world. And Ripple did that, like, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, maybe sooner. So that's probably one of my most favorite. But if we want more of a fun partnership, I would say the Futureverse, because they invested over $40 million into the Futureverse, and they use the Root network. Root would be the crypto.
So we're talking Bank of America, American Express, Bank of England, Barclays.
Oh, yeah.
Pardon me, not Bank of America. Unicredit, Fidor Bank, Rabobank, Nordea, Nordic Banking Group, UBS, Swiss Finance, Credit Suisse, National Bank of Kuwait, Saudi Central Bank. You can keep it going, dude.
Hong Kong
United
is in there
Overseas
somewhere.
Bank, Bank of Thailand, Singapore Exchange, Bank Indonesia, Cargill's Bank, Kodak Mahindra Bank. I'm not even reading all of these, but Axis Bank, Axelar. Hey. I'm just saying, bro. The 77 Bank, that sounds like some crazy, like, John Wick shit. Juroku Bank, Japanese banking institution, Aomori Bank, the regional scene, and they're over here with a cooperative banking service with Shinkin.
I'd like to interject. It's on the same topic, but cameraman, can you pull up something?
Sure.
I
I need to pull up my pants.
I want to see Jack Dorsey's post of Michael Saylor as a Warhammer,
Woo!
and he becomes XRP.
Was that on X or Blue Sky or something?
It might be X, maybe. I'm sure it's on Reddit now and a couple other spots too, just because people are just cross-posting it.
Blue sky, red sky, green sky,
So it's Jack
Sky.
Dorsey, Michael
the
Saylor,
Lord sky.
40K XRP.
Read your Bibles now.
Let's see here. So Jack Dorsey predicted that Michael Saylor will become XRP.
Wow.
So this is quite interesting.
What the fuck? He posted this?
Yeah, it's Jack Dorsey.
Do you think he
posted this.
took the time out of his day to have an AI create that so he could post it?
I mean, he has the money to buy cool AI. He just probably fucked
Hear me
around.
out.
He's
Maybe
probably on a plane or something.
Live, Tony Tinfoil. Get your fucking Reynolds ready, bitch. Listen, all right? He's turning into an XRP. He's taking all the Bitcoin, all the money he can get. And then when it's time, he's nuking that stack. He's buying all the XRP, and then that shit is shooting. And then he's gonna fuck with that somehow. I don't know. This guy's a fucking, he's gonna fucking, like, he's ready to go out on this. I don't know if I can say this on this platform, but I think he's a fucking terrorist, yo.
I need
Might
to
have
say
to bleep that one out, but go fuck yourself.
So,
Yo, Michael Saylor, more like, we got a fucking Baylor.
so check it out.
This
Like
guy's a fucking threat
past,
to national security.
you know what he also said in the past week? Maybe even at the Crypto Summit. He said that the United States government should purchase over $8 trillion in Bitcoin every single year. He said that. Where do you get that money? You would have to force the Federal Reserve to print money like they've never printed before. What do you think the price of everything in retail is going to go up for every citizen anywhere in America and probably internationally? Because if the U.S. dollar is the global dominant, currency.
So it sounds
Whoa.
like BTC is gonna be DEAD. You feel me?
It's DOA,
DOA. That's it's dead in action here on arrival. Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyways, maybe something a little lighter.
Sure. Yeah.
So I'm looking at this list of Bilderberg participants. Just give me a country.
Oh, let's try somewhere in Europe.
Austria.
Oh, okay. Austrians.
Chancellor of Austria, the federal president of Austria, the 2007-2008 Chancellor of Austria, and the chairman of the Social Democratic Group in 2016, Andreas Scheider, Heinz Fischer, Werner Faymann, Alfred Gunzenbauer, right? Let's check out some guys. There's only one from Japan. I found that interesting. We'll check out Hungary first. Hungary sent Gordon Bajnai, the 2009-2010 prime minister. Okay. These guys get active, all right? And this is just the group from way back that's still active that, we know about. You feel me? Who we got from Turkey, dude? I swear to God, Hassan, if you're on here, that's crazy. All right, Deputy Prime Minister Mehmet Simsek. Got the MP for the Republican People's Party, Ahmet Unal Çevikos. And we got Ali Baba Khan from 2003 to 2013, Minister of Economic Affairs. Yeah. Who we got from the United States here? We got Stacey Abrams. We got Wally Adeyemo, Deputy Secretary of the Treasury from 21 to 25. We got Roger Altman, Deputy Treasury Secretary from 93 to 94.
Altman?
Founder and chairman of Evercore Partners, the very same. I think so. Gentlemen, it's getting big. George W. Ball, George W. Bush, Sandy Berger, deceased. Jared Cohen, Hillary Clinton, First Lady of the U.S. when she was attending Bilderberg. We got Henry Kissinger,
Fuck.
chairman of Kissinger Associates.
Yeah.
Jared Kushner, dude. I love that, dude. H.R. McMaster. David Petraeus, you remember him?
Yeah, I do.
Fourth director of the CIA. Condoleezza Rice.
Gandhi.
George Shultz. Jake Sullivan. Bing West. Robert Zoellick. Dude, this shit's crazy. Lindsey Graham. John Kerry. Kirsten Sinema. What the fuck? Dude, we got John Edwards. Lindsey Graham sucking and fucking down there. Bill Clinton. All the way back since he was governor of Arkansas.
Now, Tony.
You're telling me these people aren't fucking...
Yeah, did they all get to the Bohemian Grove and get the newsletter? Like, what's up?
Bingo. I was trying to make a connection there.
I've seen a few of them here at Bohemian Grove, but the Bilderberg guys, we've been trying to do a merger since as long as I can remember. At least 1980. We've been trying to link up with them.
Well,
Our power combined, I mean, we could run some serious shit.
You do some work, you do some play.
Talk about being union, baby.
Well, that's...
Workers got to unite at every level. Oh, wait, you guys thought I was at Bohemian Grove?
Yeah.
No, I meant Tonehemian Grove.
Yo.
Oh, all right.
Tony certainly is a little made in the shade, sunny place for shady people type beat.
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the Tony Dome, okay?
Yeah, like the billionaires and
My bad, y'all.
billionaires and the politicians have solidarity, Everybody else needs solidarity too.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have solidarity on, most levels, then probably in some trouble. Michael Saylor, he's got some solidarity, but it might be misplaced, I fear.
End of day, he's just going to make money. And as long as he makes money, I think he's going to say whatever he needs to say to make money. That's probably what it is at the root. It's all about money. It's not about Bitcoin and its original purpose of being a P2P technology that takes the power from the banks and puts it in the hands of the people. Yeah, I mean, today the government's called digital gold, and they're putting it in a strategic reserve. I mean, if you're a true Bitcoin enthusiast, genius, wizard, then you would agree that Satoshi Nakamoto's mission has failed because he has 1.1 million Bitcoin. We don't know who he is, and yet somehow we have the United States government putting it in the United States strategic reserve. And then there's also the strategic stockpile as well for our every other crypto asset. So, you know, something's off. Bitcoin is the slowest network out of every single network, besides ones that are dead.
I wouldn't give Bitcoin a date with my niece, okay? I just don't think it's there. I don't think it's got the power. I don't think it's got the speed. I don't even think it's got the likability. Look at the people associated with this. Are you kidding me? It's crap. And we, as fans, enthusiasts, investors, and beyond, deserve better. Email your congressman, okay? Go to Tony Certainly, conspiracy.com. File the FOIA. Get involved with the community. Hit up your congressman. Call them the fuck out. Can I get a amen? Brother!
Yeah. I heard some guy messaged the White House about it, right, same day the summit happened. And what happened was he sends an email, and the following day on social media, the White House is in bold saying Bitcoin on their posts. So someone may have rustled the feathers over there, so to speak. Got some people sweaty, maybe upset.
Do you think that's a Michael Saylor deal, or maybe more of a suck the Yoshi Nintendo?
I mean, he's out there in Kentucky. I miss Kentucky Nintendo, but check it out. We over here looking at it as Crypto Summit. You have Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, Bitcoin Maxi. To his left, sitting down, Michael Saylor, Bitcoin Maxi. And then you have like 2 or 3 guys. You get the Winklevoss twins, Bitcoin Maxis. They also own Gemini Crypto Exchange in New York. And then it was weird because they separated a lot of the Bitcoin Maxis on one side by the FIFA Gold trophy. And it's like they purposely put that gold trophy right in front, directly in front of Michael Saylor. And then, they unravel it and whatever. It's made of gold, great. And then on the other side, you have Brad Garlinghouse over there and a bunch of other people. So it's like, there's also, I think, about 4 people who did not drink water that day. And the super majority all drank water. That or they poured it over their shoulder.
Is this a figurative speech, or is this for real?
Yeah. Why didn't they drink the water?
Is this the Winklevoss twins right here? Or is that them?
Nah.
Daddy will be right back, gentlemen.
Tony, you're taking a slight intermission. Got to deal with Ripple over here.
Wait, I have the other 10. Here you go. Thank you. Oh, and here's the other 10 I owe you. Oh, perfect. Perfect.
That's that.
Change my location to just a beach.
We're gonna play Dumbbell Beach Volleyball. Serving. Something. Rally. Did you know if you throw a dumbbell, it comes back like a boomerang? Watch this. Why are you still watching? It obviously won't come back. We're gonna play tennis, but instead of using rackets,
Actually, these guys were at the Crypto Summit. I remember now.
it's really hard to find a friend that's cute, loving, kind, smart, caring,
Oh,
and funny.
jeez.
Tell us more about the Winklevoss.
Oh, yeah. So the Winklevoss.
The Winklevoss.
I don't know. One of them, I don't know. I forget their first names. or
So these
something.
Wankstein guys, are they in with the Bitcoin gang, or
Oh, they're Bitcoin
are they
Maxi.
Theo Mafia?
Nah, Bitcoin Maxi for sure.
Caring
they were speaking and thanking 47, who also didn't drink his water that day. They were thanking him and then talking. At the same time, Michael Saylor has his middle finger up on his like temple or something on his face, and it's pointed directly at them while one of the twins are speaking. And it was just quite interesting seeing that.
And they're just why was Sailor flipping him off if he's also the big guy?
Now I forget, word for word what was said. All I know is the crypto summit was just everyone thanking the president for signing the executive orders. So
Yeah.
that's basically all it was. But they did, after they got the cameras out of there, they closed the doors. They actually had the real crypto summit. Brad Garlinghouse, he sat at the far end of a corner, and he didn't get to speak at all. But
Yeah.
Michael Saylor didn't get to speak, but he was closer to the president. So I don't know if having a seat somewhere at that round table counts for something.
Knowing Sailor, I just gotta say too, like, hey, bro, do you even know anything? I don't think he should speak at all.
Well, he knows that we should be printing money by $8 trillion a year.
Sailor is my least favorite player of the year, bar none for the corporate league. All right, I just want to say that. I want to get it out there. This guy's no LeBron. He's no Curry. He's not a Damian Lillard. All right, he's not even. He's not even like a Rizvan Kuniev. Okay, we're talking about a guy who's more of a Dylan Dennis. Okay, and that's a real thing. This Sailor guy. How does he get so much access?
Yeah, he's right there, 2 seats away, 3 seats away from the president. He was also at the crypto ball. I believe he was.
Is he really trying to buy $1 trillion in crypto every year?
$8 trillion in
$8
crypto.
trillion in crypto?
That's what he told the government to do with the taxpayers' money.
That's
or
some
whatever.
shit.
Either taxpayers' money, or he just wants the quantitative easing to print 1.8 trillion a year, just to buy Bitcoin and hold it and do nothing else with the money. Don't fix roads, don't fix bridges, don't fix the gas lines, the water lines, the electric
Just buy
lines.
and hold.
Don't even put fiber optic internet all over the fucking place so that we
That's
can get away from the
crazy.
older stuff, coaxial, whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's insane. Like, why are we not, people are just going to continue to watch their buildings kind of just fall apart. We need an injection of money for the people. So I don't know if we're getting that anytime soon, but that's where I think we may be at, essentially. Is if these billionaires in the kleptocrat, those people, if they get their ways, we might see some shit that we've never seen before. Like, I think there was a term that Cameron Mean brought up earlier about this, a certain type of feudalism, if you will. And I don't know. You got essentially the network state is where we may be approaching, I would say. The whole techno kings, if you will, of technology.
Daddy just roasted his head. Listen, this entire thing, all right? How can your everyday average American prepare for this shit? How is this gonna make our lives any cheaper? We're worried about eggs, gasoline. By the way, eggs are back and they're fucking up. So get to know a farmer, get to buy some fucking chickens, and do the damn thing. Plant something too, if you haven't already. But you gotta find a way, goddammit. Goddammit, bro, you gotta find a way and shit.
Yeah, I hear.
While you're on this cyber shit, you gotta be on this digital. You gotta be on that fucking fidgetal fucking diaper shit, alright? Bruh.
Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself, essentially. Don't leave your shit laying around. So check it out. There are more homes in the cities that I've visited recently where you'll hear clucking and fucking. And there's chicken eggs being grown in people's backyards now. It's very common,
Pigs, goats. I recommend any farm animal,
The deal is you have to have a certain amount of area available for these animals.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
people are literally putting them in apartments, on the patio. Property management companies will see it, but people that privately own, they're going to be busted by county because all it takes is one person going, hey, they got chickens.
Now, here's what you do if
They
you're
in
in
that
that
hood.
apartment. You go find that farmer and you support that farmer. That way, you in that apartment don't have to worry about not having no support. Because you supporting a farmer, they gonna support you. You know, farming ain't cheap, and that shit ain't easy. But if you can, you should. And if you can't, you should help someone else who can. And then they should help you out. It's a circle of life type shit.
The circle of money.
Yeah, the circle of Tony Certainly Conspiracy.com. Log in now and enjoy member benefits and a brand new reward system. Check it out.
All right, I got one.
Give us some rapid fire.
All right, so October 2025, the digital euro, believe it's a CBDC. Heads up on that. If they get their way in Parliament and all of that, you're going to see Europe having a major CBDC rollout. Reminder,
Europe with major CBDCs.
Reminder, the first CBDC that is currently live and exists today is in the Bahamas. It's called the Sand Dollar. This is a real CBDC, but it's such a small economy, no one pays attention. It is what it is. Wait
Does it
until
work well?
So far the system is, it's not failing or anything. It doesn't go down or anything like that. I'm not sure how people are feeling about using it. I'm sure business owners are quite excited and happy, just because it's like guaranteed that the funds are going to be safe. You don't have to worry about a fake $100 bill walking in.
Wow.
It's just digital, beep, and it's all on blockchain, so you can't fudge that. You can't, double spending, There's a lot of double spending in digital systems that have humans involved. So people, $100 in, get spent $200 at the same time somewhere. It's like, what? And then you have to deal with that shit. So we alleviate.
Do people live in the Bahamas?
Oh, yeah. It's a tourist industry.
Interesting. We have more research coming in shortly, but we have a sand dollar type thing, and regulators in the Bahamas want more people to use CBDCs. Now, this is interesting, class, because when we're talking about CBDCs, we're accounting for less than 0.41% of the currency in circulation, and the Central Bank of the Bahamas reports that the CBDC that's been used less and less as time goes on. Facing similar circumstances, any private business would likely be preparing to go out of business. Central Bank, however, seems to have other plans in mind.
All right. Obviously, Ripple is involved with dozens of CBDC projects, at least at advisory level, but only I don't know how many they're actually building on. You can advise and talk, but then you can develop and build. So those are two different things involved there. What do we got going on over here? Okay, 5 central banks, CBDC program. I still can't read that. That's amazing. Blind folks. All right.
So 5 central banks collaborating with Ripple. All right, we're promising the future for CBDC development. What are those 5 banks? The Republic of Palau, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, Royal Monetary Authority of Bhutan, Colombia, and Montenegro. I wonder who the 5th one is.
Colombia and Montenegro would be 2 separate ones.
Ah, real. Thank you, cameraman.
All right, so we know we got CBDCs going on. How about, this is all over like every social right now, but you have 16 XRP ETFs. This is bananas right now. Some people says there's more, but literally, that is more ETFs than Bitcoin.
Can you just real quick address the allegations from Ripple.com their blog on their website. Cameraman can pull that up at ripple.com CBDCs in the Americas. And they say that more than 100 countries are currently exploring CBDCs.
There's also the CBDC tracker.
These are to advance financial inclusion, improve payment efficiency, and protect monetary sovereignty.
Yeah, if you want
Big in Brazil, where there's
see
a lot of crime.
Yeah, if we want to see the CBDC global map, you go on the Atlantic Council and you would type in Central Bank Digital Currency Tracker. That right there is interactive. You click on it, it tells you exactly which every country is at in their cycle of legislation, building, and launching. So this is a pretty legit currency tracker.
This is epic. Listen, we here at Biscuit News Network believe firmly that CBDCs are the advancement of a police state. But is this good for crypto? You goddamn tootin'. We got a pro-crypto government right now.
You could leave Atlantic Council out.
But we're still
CBDC
not at a
tracker.
level playing field. Crypto cases are dropping like flies. Paul Atkins is still not sworn in as the SEC chair, holding things up. The ISOs have had some big dates this year. Basel I begins on the 1st of next year. SAB 121 has been rescinded by SAB 122. 122 means banks can get involved with crypto at certain levels. Office Comptroller of the Currency Exchange says banks can interact with crypto as of 3/7. So we're going to see a lot of institutional finances coming in. We're going to see a lot of big, meaty infusions of liquidity. Most of it fluid. And these transactions, these ledgers, yes, they make things simpler, but at what cost?
Well, so let's check it out. Bring it on our research screen here with cameraman. But we're looking at the map. That map right there, if you scroll down just a tiny bit, it'll give
I'm
you
looking
some,
at a beautiful beach.
There should be a little rubric. I don't know if there is a rubric. Oh, okay, there. So for example,
CBDCs.
you have 44 pilot programs.
Can we check out America's Other right now? What does that mean?
Notice there's only 2 cancellations, and that's 2 out of all of them. Says 134.
134 countries.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here first. Let me just consult the tablet.
Not all of them
Truth.
are exploring yet because they're just not. So if you zoom in on certain continents like Africa, you'll see which countries in Africa.
Project Cedar. I'm going to look that up right now while they look at the map.
Yeah, so it's like, it's interesting what's going on right now. So this right here proves that CBDCs are a global phenomenon right now.
Project Cedar, live from the New York Federal Bank Reserve, serving the 2nd District and the nation. NewYorkFed.org. Project Cedar, Phase 2, ex-UBIN Plus. Improving wholesale, cross-border, multi-currency payments and settlements. Yo, this might be the next ISO, my guy. Look into this shit.
It's amazing how many ISOs, international standardization organizations, are involved in
Can
this
you
whole
go back
entire
to that
thing.
purple and make sure that was Project Cedar? What else did it say? Project Cedar, Project Agora.
Project Agora is a digital marketplace. It's like the Internet of Value, but Project Agora is tackling it. Yeah, definitely get on that. Project Agora.
So we got Project Agora, we got Project Cedar.
Yeah, Project Agora is fucking massive.
We got,
all these projects, they're through the BIS, the Bank of International Settlements.
tell us more.
I don't remember the exact group, but Ripple is on the board or research groups of some of these projects. Also Quant, QNT. I believe Stellar Lumens XLM has also been found in these projects. And this is all on the BIS, Bank of International Settlements website. So I encourage you, if you got the time, look it up. Just skim through, Control F, or on your phone, find certain search terms so you don't have to read 100-page, document. That way you can just see the highlights of what you're interested in, what we're interested, what the people are interested in, because they only give you little breadcrumbs, all right? Tony might throw you a slice. That's about it.
That's absolutely true. I can't be speed feeding you fucking little slutskis over there fucking gooning your shit, watching my fucking game be spit. Listen, the game is to be sold, not told. For everything else, Tony certainly, conspiracy.com. You want to eat shrimp with the wimp? Or you want to eat lobster with the monster? Stay tuned. Digital Biscuit. Biscuit News Network, keeping you informed and us connected. Now listen, this Project Agora Greek for Marketplace, public-private collaboration, brings together several central banks, including the Bank of France, Japan, Korea, Mexico, Swiss, England, and New York. These will work with several financial firms, aka public-private, not public like you, but public like your tax money. And the IIF will act as a private sector convener. So who is this IIF?
Oh, I don't recall them off the top of my head, but the IIF will be researched. Because that's what we're doing today. We're learning. And we're doing other stuff too. But we're definitely learning, because we have to learn. If you ain't learning, then you're just working and flipping burgers.
Institute of International Finance.
Oh.
Didn't they rebrand or something, that title recently? I don't know. I feel like
Hedge
they did.
Funds International. Let's go.
It must be a
And when they say there's no like shadow government or all that, no, there's not. But listen, there's people that are like above our pay grade that we'll probably never tell you about. That's not important. But you can kind of figure it out, right? Now, I'm not trying to get fired here or anything. I'm just doing my job. So I don't want to hear about it. But, when you got over $21 billion of assets, like, you can get some shit done. You're not just golfing and having nice dinners. You're on some whole other different planet type shit, all right? And the shit that those people do, you gotta be prepared for it. Until we hit phase 3, which, stick with the BNN and we will put you on game in this new digital world, rising from the ashes. But the ashes have yet to come. We haven't been fucked yet. But Germany's coming back for round 3. Call the Kaiser. We're in the shit. So listen, Germany's rearming. Germany's getting big bucks up. They're trying to put up some points, all right? And they're going for round 3. This time, Russia by Poland. How do we feel about this, gang?
Well, it's certainly interesting what's going on. So, let's recap.
Certainly.
In the 90s, you had the exchange, at Budapest or whatever it was, where it's like, we're going to give up our nukes. Once we give up the nukes, you promise to never invade us. So that happened in the 90s. And then we fast forward, and then you get 2013 or 2014, I forget, but Crimea. Crimea gets taken in 2014-ish, around there, and then we fast forward to 2022, and now you have the eastern flank, whole side of the country, like southeast, east, east, and southeast is basically invaded. And what's going on right now the past couple of years is literally just a infusion of technology where it's literally drone warfare using AI for the final kill shot, just so it's precision perfect. But we are witnessing AI at a warfare level in the global society that's actually live. I mean, it's not talked about in a magazine and theorized. We're actually seeing things in motion. People are actually dying because of it. And it's been going on and on. So you have a bunch of Russians who basically are getting screwed by their government, tricking them into like, we'll give your grandma a bag of potatoes, you go die for us. Just run that way towards 20 M16s, butt ass naked basically, because there's like no armor really. It's a sad system right now. It's a meat grinder. So that needs to stop, obviously. Now, at what cost? That's hard to say. But in the technological age, Agenda 2030, we want like digital cities here in like some capital cities, the most developed. It's all tying together. You see in like every movie now, there's a drone. There has to be a drone in every modern movie being released, it seems. Drone.
You want to normalize it. You want to make it a real thing. You want to make sure it's
Yeah. Just
shit you can just normalize.
right. Just throw it
Every
out.
time you got a drone event going down, motherfuckers are saying aliens, bro. You should know by now, unless an alien in your fucking backyard, that shit don't exist. Alright? Just like until you hit the ocean, sharks don't exist, bro. Alright? Now listen. Different shit happens every day. And you gotta be prepared for that shit. But this
What's up? We got Tony.
this thing for the IIF,
Yeah.
they're trying to just make everything more efficient. And I feel like there's money to be made in this wholesale cross-border payment part. Because right now we're in like cross-border transactions. But I'm
Yeah.
saying if the biscuit diversified, now, I know I'm just chilling. I just thought I'd call while I was on vacation. But, hold up. There's a pizza here. I gotta go get. But basically, what's happening is this tokenization game that we're spanking on. It's big, easy, hard money, and it's so fucking worth it. And I gotta say, this is just some of my favorite shit. Now listen. 12 months or whatever. 12 years of this and that. Okay? And then the other big thing that's going the fuck on lately. We've been having, a little bit too much. Like, we got a separation of church and state. I love the Lord, and I love Jesus and all that shit. But, brother, we need a separation of state and technology. They're loving way too hard. They're loving way too fast. Yeah, we get some benefits, but is it really worth everything that's going on right now? This efficiency craze is really putting cats out.
I mean, what we're witnessing is the double-edged sword. We're going through a massive change, and it's going to happen very, very fast. Now, I think it's going to be probably 12 to 24 months of a lot of pain for most people financially. Try to prepare accordingly. It's like I stopped going to concerts. Stop flying my private jet. I'm taking business class now. So save your money. You got to weather a storm coming up. You hear it on the news. Our new Secretary of the Treasury, Scott Bessent, he
Big Scott.
says it's a detox period of what's about to go down. And when 47 is asked and interviewed on Fox, Mr. President, do you see a recession? And he doesn't say no. He just says that it's a transition phase or a transition period, basically. So you got the Secretary of the Treasury, you got the President of the United States saying this. That, if you really think about it, that should sound a little alarm bell, just a little one, nothing too crazy yet, but something to absolutely zero in on, lock in, figure it out. There is risk asset, but there's also safe assets, precious metals, other things, if you want bonds and all that, go whatever floats your boat as long as you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing, so don't follow me, but I'm doing some stuff.
Yeah, nobody don't follow us. We hold far less than $27 trillion, okay? Follow the government. So they got $27 trillion, and they know how to invest.
Probably got a hell of a lot
Crazy as
more.
they are, Looks like Agora is aiming to go beyond proof of concept and deliver a prototype to test a range of potential current and future use cases.
And that's like the digital marketplace, essentially, because Agora, as they say on the website, it's like Greek for a marketplace or
And
something like that.
wholesale, I mean, unless they make a Costco for this shit, you ain't gotta worry about wholesale, y'all. But if you want exposure, it's an interesting one, I gotta say.
The problem is with that, it's private, so you're not in. The people don't have investment access unless
But you can invest in the firms that do.
Unless, check it out, this
It's a
right here,
workaround. It's not
this right here
one to
might
one.
actually be used in it.
Oh yeah,
That's because it's decentralized.
tokenize that shit. Buy that shit.
XRP
Listen, they
is
won't tell you it's an
decentralized.
equal
Anyone can use
playing
it.
field, but I'll let you notice. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, R.I.P. Gene Hackman.
Didn't his partner or something like that also pass away very close together in time?
Yeah, they were both like old as shit, and she like couldn't get him his meds, or he couldn't get his meds, and then like
Yeah,
she had a thing, and
she
then
died-
he had a thing, and
She
they
died
couldn't
of
help each other.
hantavirus.
And then the dog just didn't get fed, which is truly tragic.
It was really sad.
Shout out hantavirus and the people who fight it.
Passed by rat droppings.
If you pop up in the Discord and you ask about it, we can find you a link to donate. But otherwise, you're better off just finding that shit. Government shutdown. We hype? They're cutting a lot. They're cutting the power, they're cutting the lights, and we're shutting it off. How y'all feel about a government shutdown? Is it better than what we have going right now?
So if the government were to shut down right now, as we know it, they'd still operate. At the core level, the government doesn't ever stop. It just means that everyone who would be overseeing most things would stop working. Depending on how long that goes on for, it could just give them an extreme backlog of shit they got to do. Now, we're going into the transition of AI and robots. All these people and human eyes that were doing all these desk jobs, they might just be irrelevant, technological layoff, peace out, see you later. But the reality is that we have all of the extreme billionaire tech bros coming in, and now it's like they're taking the offices of different parts of government. So when we look at our government, it's just literally every head of office is probably a billionaire, and you're like, I wonder how this is going to go for the little people. I wonder how that goes. I've seen plenty of movies, read plenty of books. It's nope. So my escape plan is through a digital age. Plenty of biscuits, keep yourself healthy, but also get some XRP, Algo, HBAR, XLM. Maybe you're in a different part of the world. Get IOTA, you European people. Love you. Good luck out there. I know you're rearming heavily because we're pulling out. Hopefully we'll just give you our bases and you maintain them so you don't have to spend your money on new bases. And there you go. You just get freebies from us. We're just done with it, bringing everyone somewhere else. Like, I was reading that we're moving 25,000 troops from Germany to, Hungary or something like that? Like, why would you move so many fucking people for no purpose? All it is just a show.